we'll see the winners of 3 straight, the UAB Blazers, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. We'll put total leather and we'll get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So UAB's offense will come out first. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage. And they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back... likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Scanning the field is Kitna. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush. You cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front seven, and they register a sack early here on only the second play of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got a man, it's Brown. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it.
You got to love that on defense. One of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Tackling the catch, you gave up the completion, whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long, you're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So Tennessee's offense will go to work for the first time. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good. Jesse, what do you want to do, man? Put a linebacker on him, put a safety on him. Nowadays, these guys can win, and it just really makes offense so much easier to run, and it goes pretty smooth.
Yeah, you're right. This guy is a matchup nightmare. And it seems like every week, defensive coordinators go in, and they don't respect his athleticism, and it ends up burning them. They're going to find out the hard way today. If they try to play him and match him up with linebackers and safeties, this dude makes defenses look silly.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's taking the shot. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. This drive will open from the 15. From the gun, Give on the inside. Pushed his way ahead, really good run to get it out to the 20 and pick up a 5.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Unloads quickly.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to throw, it's Kitna. Here's a heat. Unleashes one. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And how nice is it to have the whole crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. When they're snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Milner. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And
deep shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
So this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. And if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
To the air on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Milner. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the 1st.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
I like the adjustments from this offense from 1st possession to 2nd. Like, 1st possession, you tell maybe a little bit nervous, maybe just not starting the way they wanted to, didn't script the plays, but now putting a good drive together, a good response from punt last drive.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the 1st half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Such a great job on the defense, winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to rip.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He gets a hand on it, it's blocked.
Yeah, and those field goal blocks, when you can get that penetration right up the middle, the quickest point, right to the kicker. You can't go through the center because you can't touch the center with his head down, but a nice job getting some penetration, getting their hands up in the air and getting the block.
They'll try the left side. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but last week was a really bad performance. This week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way, get a few first downs, get some playmakers involved, because right now they just seem out of sync.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this first quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things out, just not clicking the way they need to be.
Around midfield, go for it. This isn't 1930 football. Try to get the first down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Finds the top tiers, get the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. We'll see if they try it again. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense, a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. To the ground, they're trying to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes the grab, ready for the first down. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
Well, it's always the biggest day of the last day because everybody knows it's the end of it. So even if it was pouring rain, everybody would still come here.
Running back searching for a hole. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. A linebacker, you could tell. He had a
fires deep for the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Getting set for the extra point. What's going on for the first time? Is good, and it's 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Nebraska rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that's produced winners.
Oh, Caleb, I'm sorry. I've already called first from Walmart. We forgot to say.
really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup. And the type of loss, guys, that
they should be empty. I guess the kids forgot to throw the boxes away.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And a play like that, that seems routine, but it only works if the quarterback can get the ball out on time and out in front of the wide receiver. That allows the receiver to keep separation from the defender, and the ball hits him in stride.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks.
I got you. That mama let it go. See?
Linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. To the air, it's Kitna.
Come on, you're
They
right.
really could have used that patch there.
It's
Physical
okay.
pass defense.
One
It
throw.
brings up a fourth
The
down.
snap time is
The
epic.
Blazers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And
Hay
the
que
punt
ser
hits at the
500.
8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback.
Eso,
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field.
Hey.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
Here.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
It's all right. You can go. He got you.
Screen passes. I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field. And
Yeah,
I
me
want to
too.
throw it
Go
right
to
over
me
their
here.
head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is
This
the
one.
opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He unleashes a long one. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Volunteer! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Eso.
Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Runs ahead and powers his way.
And I kind
That's
of
it.
like how the running back didn't mess
That's
around.
it.
Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5.
Yeah.
Give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he
No,
got
it's
it.
still getting going, buddy. Just pay attention to the bottom. Second quarter, 1 minute, 58 seconds. 4. Football, dude.
Here comes this home crowd as the
you
defense
forget?
tries to get off the field on third down. Looking downfield, it's Kitna. Quickly complete. They'll make the stop
loser.
about a yard short of the first down.
Step that down.
And the Blazers will send out the punt unit. Oh, he got in there and blocked it. And
Finally got a fucking pump block, pussy.
inside their own 30-yard line.
And every week you study this and you know which side you're going to attack and who you want to attack. And you can tell they wanted to attack the right side. Brought all the guys from that direction. Sneak through a little crack. Come in, get their hands on the punt, and get the big block.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Put him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Zach, where you going?
The Vols need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that will be the final points of this first half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games.
Stop.
He completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Looking to pass. It's Kitna. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Blazers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for space. It's Jackson. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll go right back to him. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. And the Blazers line up to punt it away. Now don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. He'll take it on the return. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Making side adjustments here. To the air on first down. Gonna let it fly. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Touchdown ball. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. The Blazers will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner will be brought down. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
On the run, it's Thomas. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field, but that's just asking too much of him at this point. 3rd and long situation. He wasn't going to be able to make that extra guy miss trying to get that first down.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes the grab past the marker. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throw...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
That is going to give that wide receiver nightmares, man. He was wide open. I don't know if there was a coverage bust on the back end, but that is a play that this dude needs to make.
Might be changing the route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Gaines. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback.
Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
Looking down the middle. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Looking